Welcome, Sagittarius, to your mid-month reading for April. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Okay, this reading is going to be from the 17th through the 23rd. This is for your sun, moon, and rising. Okay. And of course, cross watchers. So we have any cross watchers out there, just remember this could be not you, but Sagittarius. Could be vice versa. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Best message, please, for the beautiful Sagittarius. Ooh, there we go, guys. Having an increase with the Ascended Masters. So with the Ascended Masters around you, that means that there is this like kind of push through the spirit guides, the Ascended Masters, things of this nature, to really get you that going on that increase. You might feel like there's a little bit of a decrease going on within whatever situation. We'll figure out what's going on. But it does feel like, because this is just a cycle, it's just the cycle of the time, but it does feel like whatever's on the decrease is going on the increase. And you are getting a spiritual push over here towards a discovery. So you're going to be discovering something very important. And it's going to be so important, then it's going to feel like you just discovered either a diamond mine or a gold mine, however you want to see it, being a shiny diamond. It could even be a person. I just want you to know that sometimes we see this diamond as, maybe this person is a shiny diamond, but maybe they're also, the diamond in the rough. You know what I mean? Like, how did I find this person? So I do feel like it is something like that, but it does feel like your spirit guides have something to do with this, really being pushed in the same, in the right direction by spirit. Yeah, so it's like whatever you're doing over here with this discovery, you're just getting out of some kind of conflict. Sometimes, a lot of times, you know how it is. After we have a tower, it brings in this inspiration and it brings in good things. So you go down, to the bottom of the barrel, and then as you're working your way back up, beautiful things start happening. So it does feel like you're just getting right out of the storm. When you finally discover this item, it's almost like I went through this storm and this washed upon the shore. And it was a diamond in the rough. I don't know, how else to say that, but it's something that brings you a lot of optimism about a situation. You're kind of playing it safe at this time, just for a second, because you're still trying to get out of the stuck energy from the storm that you're just getting out of. And you're not really feeling like the creative endeavors, I'm feeling very optimistic, but my creativity is not all that. Well, look, it's because you just went through this kind of conflict. You're just getting out of it. So you might not be feeling that creative. We'll figure that out in just a second. Right, and this is because of the decrease. Now, there it is. What did I just say? It's because I feel like you had a decrease, in which now you have an increase. That's a part still of that tower moment, of that being stuck in the storm. So you're saying, I'm getting out of the stuck energy of where I had this decrease. I decrease in energy, decrease in love, money, however it is. But it now is starting to increase. And with the decrease came those dark thoughts, right? Of course. Because it was that moment in your life where you felt like you were a little bit stuck in a maze of your mind, in which, how am I going to get out of this situation? That's a part of that tower and that conflict. So, and the conflict in itself, whether, no matter what a conflict is, it always gets us stuck in our mind. I'm running through all these details of, could I have done this? Should I have done that? How am I going to get out of this labyrinth? And that doesn't make the increase any better. At that time, if anything, it decreases. So, and maybe that's another thing. How am I going to get out of this and start making some money? How am I going to get out of this and, really want this love, or however, take it how it resonates. But it does feel like there was a lot, of dark thoughts going on. That's that anxiety and, giving me insomnia. A lot of this could have been from this woman, this person. It feels like a love relationship gone awry, and it just went sour. And this, you're finding out this loving woman, this loving man is not who you think they are. Well, I don't want any, my creative endeavors are done. I don't feel like I want to give out. And a lot of times creative endeavors can come also from the heart, in romance and things of this nature. So feeling a little blocked over here, but still feeling like I can push back the veil over here for a little bit of optimism as your optimism is rising. So with the Ascended Masters, it feels like you finally have that push that you need. So getting over here, playing it safe, yes, getting out of the fear. There's that fear again coming over here. Playing it, safe because I don't want to have this fear anymore. I don't want to have this anxiety. I don't want to feel these dark thoughts or think about those things. So it's actually getting out of the fears, bringing in a little more courage. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. So feeling that optimism is actually bringing that courage back, or the courage is actually bringing back the optimism one way or another. They're going to really work hand in hand. And this discovery is very interesting because the discovery is the kindred partnership. So guess what? The increase is finding this new person. Now, this is very interesting because I keep saying you had this storm on the beach and this washed upon the shore, and then you got this person. It's literally someone at the beach, like, or live near the beach or live on an island, because all of a sudden it's like, and then I find this person on the beach, right? They washed upon the shore, and here's this person that they're like a diamond in the rough. Where did I get this person? Where did they come out of? It's like they were like a mermaid. They just came out of the water. Or maybe they fell out of the sky with the storm. They washed upon the shore. And so definitely with this discovery is finding this person. And it's a kindred partnership. Someone who thinks a lot like yourself. But yet there's still something very interesting about this person, because I still want to say that they're kind of a diamond in the rough. Meaning maybe they're a little rough around the edges. Something different about them that makes them feel rough to you. They're not I would say they're probably not the type of person you would usually kind of date. They just come out of nowhere. And I'm telling you, maybe they fell out of this ship. Maybe that's them, right? And they washed the shore. But however it is, it's making everything feel like it's more optimistic when this person hurt you so bad and you felt like, you know what, I'm done. And it was almost that time, Sag, when you said, you know what, I'm friggin' done. They get washed ashore. What? And they're bringing back this courage, though, and this self-confidence within you. But you're still feeling like you're playing it a little safe, though. You don't want to give all to this person just yet. Right now, it just feels like if you want a chair, I have a chair for you. You may sit here and drink, some tea with me. And we'll watch the fireworks from over here, because I'm not really going to go 100% out of my way just yet to go watch these fireworks with you. I want to get to know you. And that's really kind of where the creative endeavor is. I'm not feeling that creative right now. But there's this kind of romanticism that you usually kind of have being a fire sign, and being very passionate, that you're not really feeling at this time. Right? You don't feel stuck. You just don't feel super motivated. You want to get to know them, but you don't want to give, all to them. Yeah, you're kind of teaching. They're kind of teaching you. You're learning. You feel kind of like a student at this. Maybe the person you're dating is a teacher. But it almost feels like they're teaching you things, or you're teaching them things. Maybe you're a teacher. I don't know. It feels like you guys are learning. There's this big learning about each other. That's why I said grab a chair over here. We'll get to know each other on a few dates, but I'm not taking you to see no fireworks just yet. But you still feel like it's a discovery of a diamond. But they're, like I said, kind of a rough diamond. Huh. Maybe it's a type of sign you don't use to date. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're a little unique, like a Cancer or an Aquarius. You know how they're a little unique. A little rough around the edges. But they want this commitment, and you don't have. Yeah. They're showing signs of commitment, and you're saying, I'm not doing that yet. But it just feels like the more you're learning, the more they want this commitment from you. And you're not going to be stuck in your head about this commitment. But you do see that they are showing signs of wanting to be around you a lot more, that they want to do things with you, go to events. Like I said, fireworks, do this, do that, you know, and you're just not really 100% committed to doing anything at this time but learning who are you type of scenario. No, because you don't. That's absolutely right. That's what I just said. You're not going to give all your romance and all your creative endeavors to them because you don't feel this is true love right now because I just met you. And they want this commitment with you and trying to show you that, you know, they could be a true love to you. And you're saying, not yet. It's going to take a while before we can get this way. I don't even know who you are. I can't treat you like a true love when I don't even know exactly who you are just yet. But it does feel like they're kind of going a little fast for you. It feels like it's kind of their way, though. See how they're kind of hanging on you? They're a little clingy. You guys always have the craziest people in love with you. I just want you to know that. That's just because you guys are just, you know, you're just the most fun-loving, one of the most fun-loving signs in the zodiac. And I'm just going to tell you right now, for some of you, you just attract the crazy people. I just have to say it. I mean, how do you get with someone you just barely met and they're already like, and I love you. And you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know? Like, you see Alice in Wonderland over here. This card right here, guys, is funny because it reminds me of Alice in Wonderland in the Looking Glass. So you're kind of like, is this a parallel universe? Yeah, maybe you're getting parallel universe people, right? Just kidding, of course, but you know what I'm saying. People are like either paradox, you know. But yeah, anyways, and pretty much what they're teaching you too is if you see it this way, if you see it this way, they're teaching you that they want a commitment with you and that they want to see you as their true love, even though it's been a week and you're going, nope, not giving out that kind of commitment right now. I'm going to teach you right now that my commitments right now is sit down at this table and have some tea. A tea party. See, what the heck is going on with Alice in Wonderland over here? Maybe that means something to somebody. Maybe that's how you feel. Because I'm seeing tea party. I keep saying tea. I keep saying, you know, Alice in Looking Glass. What the heck now? Okay, so maybe you feel like you're having tea with a white rabbit. I don't know. The time is clicking and ticking. You're going to need a watch. I don't know. So over here you have the fear with the courage because it's all, they're giving you more courage. Like you see that they're rebuilding you. There's something interesting about this person that's really catching your attention no matter what, right? I mean, they have to, right? But it's crazy because you have the Ascended Masters over here. It was like Spirit guides sent this person to you. The universe sent this person to you. Now, it doesn't mean you have to marry them. It just means that they're there to build the courage. They're there for a reason. You know, to get you back kind of into status quo. You have a status quo? No. Okay, but I do feel that way. So I'm just going to go down here for a second before I get to the optimism because I feel like the conflict and the optimism are the last two cards that I need to hit in the end. And so this loving woman that you just, like, they destroyed you, whether this is male or female, just destroyed you, right? Got the ungrateful towards you, not treating you the way you wanted to be. You know, you have friends and colleagues over here. I don't know. Do they sleep around with your friends and colleagues? Ooh. Did you meet them from friends and colleagues? Do they want to continue to be your friend? Are they hanging out with a group still, and you can't go around these groups of friends and colleagues because you know this person is still within the center, you know, or maybe they're at work. A lot of people don't date people at work, but sometimes it still does happen. I know most people do not date coworkers, but it still does happen in life. I mean, you can't deny that. But however it is, it feels like they're still centered around your friends and colleagues, maybe even your family, especially if it's an ex. Maybe she's still hanging out with your sister, or you know what I'm saying? So you feel like there's some uncomfortableness still going around over here, in which she or he is still involved within your life. And this is still centered at this conflict. So even though you're getting past the conflict, it's still within the energy, because for somehow they're still there. Um, you know, so going over here to this conflict, you have the transformation, because this new kindred person who's coming into your life, this new, I'm not even call it love. They want to be your love. They're considering you their love. I will tell you that. So whoever they're talking to, they're saying, I found this new love. So we'll just call it this new relationship, this new boyfriend, girlfriend, has transformed, because they're transforming all of the hardships that you have been feeling within the dark thoughts and the loss, into this more optimism where you're feeling like a new dawn has come, right? Because there's something so energetic about this person. This person is like, I feel like this person is like happy-go-lucky. Like you run into them, they call you, they're like on top of the world, right? You couldn't not smile around this person. This person's just, but I think they kind of got you in a place that's like, and what goes on in their mind? How could they be so happy all the time? Might be a little scary, right? But it's because they're a very positive person. Excuse me. Yeah, so where you feel like there's a conscious lack of what's going on, within your heart and everything, it's like they're bringing back, like I said, this optimism. So you felt like there was this conscious lack of this true happiness within you, where this person's destroyed you in some ways. This person can bring back that optimism. They're bringing back that happiness. They're very fruitful, very, like I said, just bubbly. I guess that's a good way to put it. I don't care if they're male or female. They have a way of brightening the day. Because I get both male and females, and that they show you that you're deserving of this castle behind you. And I think this is a big piece, though, right here, and this is why this was so important to do last, is because I think this is where this is coming out. We have the not grateful, where this person is making you feel like the world. They make you feel like you deserve love. They make you feel like you deserve to be happy. They make you feel like you deserve to be a human being. And that you are a good person, where I think this just lacked it, maybe they did in the very beginning, but then something was lacking, you know what I'm saying? So it just felt like the more you did for this person, they just weren't grateful for anything. You could probably, I don't know, guys, steal the moon out of the sky, make it into a pearl necklace, and they would still not be happy. It was like, I can't do anything to make you happy anymore. There's a sure sadness within them. That just, I don't know. Did you give them too much and they became greedy? I'm not sure exactly what's going on over here. So, but there's a lot of ungratefulness, a lot of sadness. And within this makes you even more sad than they could ever be. That's crazy, because they already have this depression and this sadness of not getting what they want or something. But it feels like you just tried so hard. Give them every flower in this garden and this castle behind them, and they would take it, but they weren't happy. And this person's so different. It's like they want to give you the flowers. They want to give you a basket. They want to, you know what I'm saying? And there's just something about them that just, I don't know, makes your heart, it could be even making your heart flutter. But but I don't know. For a lot of you, I think they're kind of silly. I'm getting this like weird kind of Cancer silly, especially if it's a woman. So the men out there, I feel like your woman might be a Cancer, and she's just super silly. You see how she's wearing like a tutu? Just want you to know that Cancer and Aquarius dress, they have unique ways of dressing. I really do feel like she is just kind of out of the box. Wears a tutu. She don't care. She happy. But it kind of sparks you as like, what the hell are you wearing? Maybe she's wearing a cat suit. I don't know. I don't know. For somebody out there, you got this woman that came to you in a cat suit and a tutu or something. You know, maybe she looked like she was Madonna 1988. I don't know. There's something very unique about them. And every time they say something, it's unique and bubbly and weird. And I think you're having, for whoever I'm picking up on, you're having a hard time maybe understanding this person. You don't know what to think about this person. But there's something so unique and so special about this person that you can't stop not seeing them. And that's because they're out of your norm. You know, most Sagittarius don't date Aquarius, and most Sagittarius don't date Cancer. That's a known fact. It's not in your spectrum. It's not really your spectrum. You know, you date a water sign, it's usually Scorpio. You know what I mean? You date an air sign, it's usually a Libra or a Gemini. You see what I'm saying? So this is kind of outside of your spectrum a little bit. Very interesting. But it's interesting enough to where you can't really give them true love. You don't even know where you're going. Maybe I was thinking too, you're not so creative in endeavor because maybe they're so overly creative. You don't even know where to start. Should be like, I'll paint you a picture. You're like, forget it, I ain't painting. Just forget it. So yeah, it's very interesting, but the overall card that you're getting over here is this personal power that you're actually gaining from this situation. They're actually bringing back this strange personal, see, that's what I said over here. They're bringing back this like courage, but it's almost kind of weird because they do kind of act like your knight in shining armor. Like everything's going to be okay. I mean, you know, and with this person, and for some of you, they're so unique, they might even show up in a suit of armor. I don't know what kind of person you guys are dating over here. That's for some of you, but there's something very quirky. I think that's the whole point, is there's something very quirky, and it makes you kind of scratch your head about this person, because they may just say the craziest things, just out of the blue. And you're not used to that, because I feel like this person that you guys are dating over here or married to or whoever is very stable, like a Virgo or a Capricorn, you know, like they don't move. They don't move. They're very just rare. You know what I mean? They don't really put up with that kind of stuff. You see what I'm saying? Or they're Scorpio, and they don't really, there's this grounding piece to them. You know what I mean? Or this jealousy. I'm going to say jealousy. If you're dealing with Scorpio, it's definitely jealousy. Scorpio, Virgo, jealousy. But I don't know. They just don't. I think where they were fun, they kind of lost it. And they just became, overstable. Just too stable. They just kind of lost their fun side. And it's like Spirit just brought in somebody that's so over fun, it's got you scratching your head. Why? Why? Well, because it's the new action and it's the new you. It's something you need to have. It's this new, improved type of you and transformation and love that you actually need. It's because it's going to bring you back to where you need to feel like you have walked away from this chapter over here. So it's almost like Spirit is saying, I don't want you in the same kind of relationship that you already got out of. So I'm going to make it so different. It's going to have you mind boggled, but you're going to like it. And it's going to keep the action going. Man, look at all the action. It's going to keep the action going, and it's going to keep you wondering what's next. Wow, they're going to make you wonder what's next. That's for sure. And it's going to keep you out of the Eight of Swords, because the optimism that they're bringing in is like every day is sunny. There's nothing cloudy, because they are surely optimistic. They live pretty much on the sun, right? Nothing gets them down at this point. And they're just a very, very optimistic person who just really likes to bring in the sunshine. And they have a lot of things that they like to do, and they like to interact, and they like to do things. They're not just some homebody. They actually like to get out and shake around, right? And they have dreams, and they have things that they want to do, and they're very determined to get things done. So, yeah. But they have the stability and the prosperity, right? They're not just some poor broke person, right? Because they want to be able to make sure that they get to do the things that they want to do. So they work very hard at what they're doing, right? And yeah, they like to patiently plan all kinds of things. And they're, okay, it's crazy because they're patiently planning on your commitment. Sorry, I put this there because I'm telling you, they like you so much that they already are talking about you as a love interest, a new love, my new boyfriend, my new girlfriend, my new lover. Um, and don't see it creepy because if you think about the way their personality is, it actually would make more sense. You know, a lot of times I'd say, "Whoa, that's moving too fast. That's creepy." But you have to go by people's personalities, right? The personality and characteristic of this type of person is optimism means that if I'm moving in the right direction and we're patiently planning and we're together a lot and I give them a lot of love, I believe that they care about me too. So I could say that because we've been together such and such a days, they're my new love, and I'm going to patiently plan on what happiness I'm going to give them. They're already planning the happiness. Now, for you, you might be saying, "Whoa, a little bit of red flags on the crazy," but you have to see it from their characteristic and point of view. Not everybody's point of view and characteristics are the same as everybody else's. What we think might be crazy, everybody else would be like, "That is so cool." And it is cool. It is cool to think that they could stay that optimistic. I just hope Sag that they don't destroy this. I hope that their over optimistic doesn't work against them, right? Because they're really trying their hardest to make you happy. Look at this. How could you not say that? And to really give you the sunshine and the sunlight. But it's divinely done. So it will give you what you need for the time being. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Whoever this person, you'll never forget about this person. So even if you decide that you don't want to be with them too much because maybe their heads are a little bit in the clouds, could even be a Pisces, even though I don't see Pisces as this energetic, tell you the truth. This is way beyond Pisces energy, but could be. I mean, it could be. But this is definitely head in the clouds kind of thing. But I think that even if you do break up with them later, let's say it doesn't work, I would say that you let them down very easily. And I think you will because you see the softness to this person. So, yeah, because it might not last forever. But it will be fun. Don't tell me it won't, because you got the freedom and the freedom loving and the fun, and they bring all this stuff to the table for you that you really need. Yes, look at that. But they're saying, "I love you, and I'm going to show you the love you need," and you're saying, "I don't know about the commitment." There it is again. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, as you're walking away from this other relationship, could have been in Aries, you're walking into this relationship with the courage that you need. And this person's really putting it all out there. But like I said, you're just stopping by the dreams of what they're doing. But they are definitely shiny-eyed about you. Like I said, it could be Aquarius, too. I got a lot of Aquarius going on. Yeah, that was just from devil energy and taking control back of your life. Moving on with some confusion from this other person. And the only reason you still have the confusion from the other person, remember, is because I'm telling you, they're still inside some kind of circle that you're in. And they might not be able to get out either. If you have children or something with them, they're never going away. But you know what's crazy? Is it looks like they're going to come and offer you something in the near future. This person that hurt you. You know, they want to offer you some kind of hope through the situation. And that's just going to confuse the crap out of you. Yeah. And for some of you, it is the mom or something, you know, or husband or your baby's dad, mom, something of this nature. Either that or they're getting your mother involved. Whoa, I've seen that one. But otherwise, I don't see anything else. I just got this person over here that's really transforming the way you look at stuff, and this new love is great. It's just there's that Cancer again too. This is very interesting story. Okay, my friends. Until next time, peace and love, and enjoy your new partner. Because wow, wow. And I would like to hear some comments on what sign they are, because I got a lot of Aquarius and Cancer. Just really quirky. So, till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye bye.